Hey, what's up guys? It's Robbie, your content and community manager, and today we're going to be talking about how to use AI to find interview sound bites. So a core part of an editor's workflow is finding the sound bites in interviews to form the basis of a story. So to define a soundbite, or as some people call them, selects or quotes, think of it as a puzzle piece that fits into a larger narrative. A short 10 to 20 second video that can be paired with other sound bites to create a larger narrative or to summarize a larger story. You'll find yourself creating sound bites most often when you're creating a corporate marketing video. With those, you usually have 5 different interviews from 5 different people, and then you need to grab all the best quotes so you can start placing them together so you can create a topic-based video with a storyline. When you get this footage, you'll find that it's usually stuffed with stretches of silence, with long answers to short questions, with bad takes, and usually just a lot of content that doesn't make the final cut. It's even worse when you have interview subjects that, let's just say, like to go off topic for 10 minutes at a time. I'm not pointing any fingers.
What's up?
Nothing. You're doing great. Storylines AI comes with these large interviews so you can create a rough cut faster and simpler. We call it AI soundbite selection. If we're going to compare editing to, let's say, cooking a meal, it's like having all of your ingredients prepped for you. It's a lot easier to get cooking faster when you have all your ingredients in neat little bowls. Now, there's still 100 different ways that you can combine chopped carrots, sliced potatoes, and seasoned meat, but you're the one with the recipe, and it's up to you to craft it into something great. Let's just say that you have 2 30-minute interviews that you're tasked to make a 1-minute cut from. So I've got this 30-minute raw interview of Tom York from Radiohead here, and you know Radiohead, Tom York can be a little lofty with his words. So Tom is talking about Neil Young, so we're going to process a raw interview from Neil Young as well. So let's upload it to Storylines and see what we get. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to import our video to Storylines. So we're going to go up here to the top, go to New Project, I'm going to drag in our interview, and click Next. So we're going to guide our AI to help it decide which AI soundbites to pick from. So, and then what is your story about? We're going to paste in Tom York on Neil Young. We can keep it a little general because we want soundbites from the entire interview, and there's not a specific topic that I'm looking for. For the Neil Young interview, we're going to put Neil Young on his songwriting process, which is a little bit more detailed because I want to get the soundbites that are more about Neil Young talking about his songwriting process. The AI is going to take that information and use it while it's looking for the soundbites in the transcript. Then click Submit. So after your project is done processing, we're going to go up here and click this button, and this is where you'll see all of your highlights and all of your sound bites. So once you click the sound bites down here, you'll be able to see this long list of sound bites that the AI selected. You can see each sound bite by the blue bar that is separating each individual sound bite. From here, you can start looking through those sound bites, seeing what sticks out to you, and maybe making notes to see where the story can go from here. You're going to see the same thing on the Neil Young interview. We got 24 minutes of sound bites that the AI selected from the hour-long interview. So yeah, just go through and check it out, see what you like, see what you don't, and have fun with it. So once you've checked it out, let's export this to our editing software. We're gonna go up to the top, click Export Project, and then click DaVinci Resolve, then Download. All right, so we're gonna import this into Final Cut Pro. All right, so we got both of our sound bites in Final Cut Pro. You can see them both here. I'm going to open them both up. And I'm going to create a new event so I can get them all neatly organized. So I'm going to call this. Then I'm just going to drag those timelines into my new event. And I'm going to create a new project as well. So now we have our timeline here with all of our markers that include our transcripts. So this becomes actually a searchable timeline. You can look through these clips and find some certain things that might stick out to you. If there's a certain topic that you want to cover, like say Crazy Horse, which is one of Neil Young's side projects that Tom York talks about in this interview, I'm going to click that and it's going to pinpoint where that is, and I can select that clip right here, then copy and paste it into my rough cut. So go back into here. I also found this clip was very interesting, so I'm going to copy that and then drop it over in my rough cut. Now I'll find some clips from the Neil Young interview. Like what he was saying here, he was talking about computer-generated music, which is right up Radiohead's alley. So just copy and paste that into your rough cut again. Now we have 2 minutes of a rough cut that was created by Soundbites that Storylines found, and we avoided the process of just watching a clip all the way through, marking all the selects that we might have used. Now you have preordained selects that you can pick from, and then start creating a rough cut immediately after you drop it into Final Cut. So with the AI soundbite selection, you've saved probably 1 to 2 hours of combing through raw video, and you've essentially started a little bit closer to the finish line. The great thing is that you're in the driver's seat of this process the whole time. You're guiding the story. A great video doesn't come from having good sound bites. It comes from the way that you put them together and guide a viewer through a story. Hope you found this helpful, and let me know in the comments if you have any questions. I'm Robbie, your content and community manager. We'll see you next time.